Hello and welcome to Gemini Soul. This is a reading for Gemini, Cancer, Cusp. So if you're dealing with a Cancer or a Gemini, we got a rabbit here came out. All right. First of all, before I get into reading, Cuspers, I know you guys are dealing with Gemini is dealing with and what Cancer is dealing with. If not, then this will be your own reading. All right, so it may not resonate with all of you, and if not, that's okay. You know, check your sun, your moon, and rising. If you are a Cusper, Gemini, Cancer, definitely check out those readings. Gemini was dealing with a situation where people just wanted to be in their business. Cancer was dealing with a situation also the same, but Cancer needed to get back to center. Okay. So yes, let's just get into it. This is the tea, okay? Let's see what the tea is about for us Cuspers. And I am a Cusper, so just so you know. So I really connect with you guys' energy. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are a subscriber, thank you. Thank you for coming back. If you're not a subscriber, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. It is free. You can hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my readings when they come out. Sometimes I am very much on schedule with doing them, and sometimes life takes precedence, okay? So I am sorry, my Cuspers, but let's get into your reading. We have rabbit here. You know, it says too much concern with sexual matters, Cusper. It could be somebody very concerned about your preference when it comes to relationships, whether it's man and man, woman and woman, or several different relationships at different times. All right. With the ear, it is the same as Gemini and Cancer had. Somebody is gossiping about you. Somebody is keeping an ear to the ground, right? They've heard some great news about you, right? Ear says great news. So I feel that there's a situation around you, and this situation around you has to probably do with a relationship. It may not be. It could be a job, a situation, or family. But I feel people are concerned with your choices. As other people, it's not you. Like, you making your choice. Whatever it is you choose, whether you choose male or female, it doesn't matter. But people are watching you. They are paying close attention to what you post. If you're posting, they're paying close attention to what it is that's going on in your life. Now, I just feel you got some people that don't have enough things going on in their life that they so concerned with what's going on in your life. Now, I feel you could care less. I feel that you really don't care at this point, that you've come to a point in life that you realize your happiness and whoever you choose as a partner is your own very choice. You're looking for happiness and joy, prosperity, abundance, success. I'm feeling like you're at the point where the naysayers mean nothing to you, okay? Whoever this is, I feel something happened for you too. Maybe something you was dreaming about, wishing about, hoping, maybe even something you manifest has now come to fruition. And people are hearing that, they're seeing it. I feel you may be even in a situation that people didn't know you had the strength or the energy to relive, okay? You could have went back to a relationship. You could be this is what I'm hearing, Cusper. You were searching out for something that was fulfilling for you. This is not for all of you, but there's a strong possibility that you went down a road that you thought was going to be fulfilling, and you have now realized that you're better off without it. I think it took you some time to realize that. that whatever this was that you left behind or you're no longer dealing with, you feel so much better about it. I don't think you even thought you could get to that point. Now, this definitely could be around healing. This could be around seeing the truth in someone or a situation. But whatever this is good news. This is a good new beginning for you. I feel that you've been very patient. You have probably been waiting for signs and clarity for something. And something happened. I'm feeling like this good news was something happened. Something triggered, something happened, something gave in a situation. Or you just feel like you finally got the answers that you were looking for. Okay? Let's see what else we got here for our customers. We got bat. Okay. All right. So, Cuspers, I'm telling you, you got to check out Gemini and Cancer's reading. And I'm not going to say that again because it's like I'm repeating it over and over. If you're guided to it or this message makes sense to you, definitely you'll know what you need to do for you. Okay? But bat is, take care, enemies are working against you. I feel there's a situation, a group, I don't know, I feel there's a group that's working against you. At least they think they are. See, the problem is they're trying to work against you and you're not even concerned with them. They heard about some good news. What happened? What happened? Did you find a relationship? Did you get engaged? Did you get a divorce? Did you walk away from something? Did you walk away from a job? Did you get a new job? Did you buy a house? Did you get a car? Is you looking financially stable? Because that's the only time people want to gossip and talk about what's going on. But there's something good that is either happened in your life where people are noticing it, or there is something or a miracle about to happen in your life that people are going to be talking about. But the enemy is lurking. Who is this enemy? Let's see. Who is these people that's enemies that's lurking? Wealth. This is somebody who wants your wealth. Someone who wants to stand in your, okay. Here, this is a sample I just got. Y'all know I get samples in my readings because I need you to understand what the message is that's coming. Don't worry about my nails, y'all. I didn't have time to go take care of them, but I'm going to. I mean, but there's no rush because, right, I really don't care what people say, right? It's my life. It's me, okay? I'm happy with it. I'm not really tripping, right? But anyways, so sorrow over loss is wealth. This situation or people around you, they having some financial difficulties. Now, I don't know if you standing in these people's way or you was part of their financial loss. Now, to them, you're part of the financial loss. But if this is the case, then that means they were codependent on you. They was codependent on how you showed up. Financial loss, yes, definitely. Could be their stability. Maybe you just threw your hands up in the air and said, you know what? I'm not taking care of this whole family anymore. I'm not taking care of you anymore. Or I'm not showing up every day for this job and meeting the budgets and expectations of this job, and I'm not getting my worth, my benefit. Like, I didn't get an increase. I didn't receive a bonus, appreciation for what all I invested. I feel this is a relationship too. I feel that there's something you invested in and it became so codependent on your energy that they can't deal without you. They can't deal without you. And the reason they can't deal without you is because when you release this situation, this toxicity, this energy, or whatever it is, good news came in. Whether it was a new job or a new person showed up, that seems to be matching your energy, or something you was manifesting, praying, wishing upon, or something the higher power of you has made a change, and it's good. That means whatever this change is, and whatever decision you have made, please don't doubt yourself, because it is for the higher power of all involved. They may not see it that way. They may feel maybe you selfish, you pull your energy back. Maybe you decided, okay, I've been paying this and paying that. I'm not doing that. It's not equal anymore. I don't see how this relationship is balanced. I don't see how this job completes me, or it's balanced, or like I can do better elsewhere. That is what I'm feeling. Like there's a situation that you feel you could be much more successful elsewhere, whether it's a relationship on your own, or there's some new job or situation that changes things that you're going to be moving towards, or that you have already got this information in, which is good news to your heart and soul. I'm also feeling somewhere you're happy, you're at peace with whatever the situation is, and someone around you is not. And that is because they feel like you're turning your back on them, or you're closing them out. Either way, all right? Let's see what else we got. Ooh. Okay. So we got table. Let me tell you, Cusp, somebody's sitting at the table. They want to talk about what's going on, your success, hard work. It says hard work ahead. Before I even seen hard work ahead under these cards, I'm pretty familiar with them, but not all of the minor scenes that it has. But when I seen this table, when I think about a table, I think about people coming to the table to come up with a better decision, whether it's financially, whether it's family coming to the table and discuss a situation that they feel is not an equal give and take. Not that it's not. Now, this is only their perception. People come to the table to rethink things, to figure out a plan or a strategy. But I can't help but feel that you're the plan, you're the strategy. Okay, so if you're all these energies going to come to the table, why is it all surrounded around my energy? This is what I'm feeling you saying. Like, I get it. That, right, with the ear, that this good news that's coming out, this success, whatever is happening with you, they want to come to the table and talk about it. How can you talk about someone else's success? That means that you put the work in. You're showing up for it, right? This is good news for you. This is something you manifest. This is something you've been praying for. This is your higher you telling you this is yours. So you have these naysayers around you that is saying, okay, it may be yours, but you know, I can't help but feel that this is what's happening. Someone feel they invested, and perhaps you got away with an investment. If you look at the situation, Cusp, I think that you did the most work. You probably did the most investing. You probably had the most sleepless night, was most passionate about this situation. Or you were already abundant and stable when you went in this situation. And they only was allowing you to sit to the table because they thought you had a way out. Now that you have taken up on yourself, look, we got staff. We got staff. When I look at this, I look at something all tangled up. They were all tangled up in your energy and around you. What they wanted, what they thought they was going to get, or how they thought they was going to be successful or succeed, had to do with you. So they needed to be in your energy. They needed to hear your ideas. They needed to see how you move before they move. So they wasn't really doing it being authentic about who they were. They were going off of your movement. All right. So this success, this good news, whatever's come in for you, it's come in because of something that you've worked on or you've had already. I feel you were probably trying to bring a group with you or a person for a relationship with you. I feel you may have even tried to cancel or talk to this person about letting go of things that no longer serve them. And they may have been like, yeah, I got you. I'm on board with it. But I don't feel they really were. I feel that what they just wanted was you to just fix a problem. And what they didn't know is in order sometime to fix a problem, you have to release things. Could be from the past too. In order to see how to move forward in the future. I don't think they was willing to do that. I think they wanted you, okay, I'm just telling you what I heard. They wanted you to take a shovel and, eat it for what it was. They just wanted to shovel you it, and then you move forward, and that's the way you accept it. And you already good, so accept what I got and fix this up, or just accept this and it still come together. So I bring you crap, and you're successful, and we still put this together and we're going to work it out. No, I don't think that worked. Heals. Heals is the next one. When I think about heals, I think of the obstacles that you had to climb to get where it is that you are. And you've thought about the rough times. You may be thinking about the past relationships you had to overcome, jobs that maybe you had to go to school for, maybe you had training you had to do, there was some type of certificates, maybe it was sleepless nights, it was training, it was standing up to whatever this challenge was. But you did that within yourself because that's what you wanted. You wanted growth. And these hills that you climb, they have no idea. They think it's freestyle, that life just happens, right? With you, they feel life just happens. Like you just keep getting good news. You just keep growing. You just keep getting like a rabbit in a hat. Magic tricks just keep happening for you. And they wanted a part of that. But what they didn't understand is the heels, like the things you went through to get there, the broken relationships, the toxic relationships, the forgiveness, the hurt, the pain, the sleepless nights, and if it's a job, how you climbed the ladder and this is like a ladder that didn't happen overnight. Like you may have took step by step to get up this ladder. I also feel you're at a point where people are watching and seeing how great things are going, or things are turning around for you in an amazing way that they just don't get it. You have dogs. Now, most of the time, a dog is a loyal person. Well, not a loyal person, animal. Okay? It's somebody that's loyal to you, someone that gets you, someone that understands you, someone that's going to be with you through thick and thin. But we got dogs here. So you may have had a group, right? It says greeting together with friends. So you may have had, this is what I'm feeling. There may have been quite a few people that you felt was very loyal, or they was there for the takings. But what it was they was loyal to you until they wasn't. Right? And if you understand what I'm saying, here's an example. You start off level 1 in a job. And maybe within a year or 2 years, you're at level 2 and you're at level 3. And each level you move, you knew there was something that needed to be improved in order for you to be in the game for the next level, right? Because if you lose on level 1, you're done, right? And even if there was a loss in the past, you didn't never give up. You just kept going because you knew what you deserved, and you were not a giver-upper. All right, giver-upper. You're not a giver-upper. And someone seen that you had so much strength and power to overcome these hills and these obstacles. It could have been staff, right? You came into a business and you changed things. You changed the management status, the way people seen leadership roles. You changed that. They respected you. You could have took a position that people was like, if you had employees under you, they couldn't believe how you was just a real person, how you communicated with them, how you personally interact with them, how you paid attention to the small details for them to be successful. Because what's needed in leadership is people underneath you to be strong and in their power and want something more. And that's how I feel about dogs. Like, there was a group that you came in and you took over. And maybe they wasn't loyal to the last manager or the last whatever, leadership. They didn't believe in it. They didn't trust. They didn't feel they was being treated right. They wasn't getting the raises. They wasn't being noticed for what they bring to the table. Their responsibilities was more, but they were receiving less. And I feel you came into a situation and you changed things where people did become very loyal to you. Oh, I'm also hearing you may have gotten to the point at the top of this letter that you had to walk away. And when I say walk away, it's not walk away and leave the loyal people. It's that your job was done there. Your duties was done. You came in and did exactly what the universe needed you to do. And that was to build up a group that, though they're in sorrow for you leaving and departing from them, they're stronger for it. They're happier for it. They're happier knowing you. The good news is you got the promotion. The good news is you're relocating. The good news is you're not in a toxic relationship anymore that you're out of. If something good happens and these loyal people or people respect you for that. Now, just because people are loyal and they're there for you doesn't mean that they always appreciate the process that you did in order to get there. They may not have appreciated the process. But then when you got to the end, you realize those loyal people, some stayed and some left. And when I say stayed and left, they all may have stayed at a position, a job, or relationship, or whatever it is. But what changed in them is they outlook of someone that connects and truly seen them and seen their worth. That's what I'm hearing. Then this may not resonate, but that's more so if it's a job. I'm also feeling like there was some obstacles in the way that you truly had to spend time on removing. And doing that made everything work. It made everything work. And what I'm saying is perhaps you took over a business and there was toxic people or people who just was getting away or getting paid the same salary as other people but wasn't doing the work. And you showed up. And your energy changed the situation where the ones who wasn't doing work, they're no longer there. The loyal ones stayed. And those are the ones that benefited from your appearance, from your arrival. I do feel you're leaving some people behind that was loyal. And their hearts may be torn at this time. Though they're happy for the good news to hear it, but they're not happy to lose you. Now, if this is a relationship, I feel that in this relationship, you may have started off both on the same level, but you continue to climb the ladder. And though this person was loyal to you during that time, they knew they couldn't climb any further with you. And that's what I heard. What was the last one came out? Grapes. When I look at this grapes, this is growth, fruitful, life full of fruit, a life full of joy and happiness that didn't happen overnight. This is something you put a lot of energy in. You took time, you focused on it, you was patient, and something you became very successful in. Whether it was a project that you put all your effort in, whether it was a marriage, or whether it was something you invested in that now is paying off when people see you in a different light. Some people understand what you've been through. And if they don't understand it, they like, I get it, right? They get it. But there's a lot of growth right here. You have a lot of growth that's happening, but you have some people, flag. When I see flag, I definitely go for either the finish line, like you're going in for the kill, right? You are reaching the finish line of something that needed to grow, and you worked hard for that. Some people are happy for this going on, and some is not. But I feel the most is your higher you is telling you, well done. You deserve this. You didn't give up. You didn't give up when times got hard. It's a lot. So we're not going to take all of these because it's a lot. It's a lot. But I feel there was times where you thought of giving up. And if you're at that point right now, Cusp, and you've been thinking about giving up, but you've seen improvements in your life, your circumstances, things around you, people around you, maybe the energies around you, and you feel so much different from the way you felt maybe a year ago or 2 years ago is what I'm hearing. Take a bow. You're being very successful within your heart and your soul and your mind. You're balancing things out. And you deserve this. So this good news, do not feel like because you have it and perhaps you can't take some people that you felt was loyal or had your back with you. Because the universe makes changes in our life for reasons. And that's so we can go on and you'll go to another, atmosphere. Another department, maybe another company, maybe another relationship. And what you've learned and accomplished is going to benefit the next place because now you have a story to tell. And sometimes that's what you're here for, motivation and support of others. Now, everyone will not accept it. You can tell them when you walk through the door, all they see is success. Okay, and that's just the way it's going to be with some people. But what you can tell the story, and some people accept it and they're intrigued with how you build yourself up and how you became stable or abundance. And I'm sorry, but I'm hearing like somebody has got some money here. Somebody has got really financially stable. Like they have a future. They have, and I'm not saying, yeah, you could be rich. You could be. But there's something that sets you aside from the rest. And what is the rest? The rest is the ones that seen you growing and knew they couldn't go. And I don't think so much that they couldn't go. It wasn't their journey. They wasn't there for that reason. You had to accept it and they had to accept it. Some of them may not have accepted it, but I feel you have. You accepted the fact that everybody can't go with you and that you still have a mission here that you need to accomplish. And this mission is still with growth and learning, prosperity, abundance, and success. And it's here for you. It's here for the taking. You deserve it. So I'm just feeling like if something's beautiful happened in your life, and you are doubting, leaving certain situations or people behind, don't doubt that. Everybody has to do the work. And if they haven't done the work, eventually perhaps they will. The energy you leave behind, the messages, the lessons that you've learned and that you shared, you may not even see it happen for this person or this situation until later on. That's when we talk about closure. So if you leave someone very close to your heart, and you leave them because you know that that they can't go. This is where they get off the train. And you may not see it now, but you made a positive change in this person's life, even if it's not now. As you continue to stay on your journey and grow, you will see that that was meant for you to do. Okay? Bread. When I see bread, it's break bread. These people broke bread with you. You shared what you had with them. And your study sharing. You shared your growth, your knowledge, your love, your understanding, your commitment. You broke bread with some people that you got to leave behind. And you may be breaking bread with new people. And some people feel that when you move in a certain direction, become more successful, that you forget about the little peoples. Never that. Not this person that I'm talking to. Because your whole purpose of you doing what you did was to look out for the little people who couldn't speak up for themselves. This was for you to protect and help and grow and teach them in a direction. I don't know who this is for, but okay, if y'all get it, y'all get it. I don't know. I don't know. 4-leaf clover. Somebody see you as lucky. And I feel you feel that way right now, like you're lucky. Like you're happy to have traveled the journey. You're respecting the things that you learned, that you had to go through to get where you at. And you feel lucky to break bread with the people you broke bread with. And even if you have to move on in a different direction, you are totally happy about that. Because you know that some don't make it out. And you did. If this is a neighborhood, a family, a situation, a toxic situation, a long relationship, a situation, whatever it is, 4-leaf clover is you made it out. Luck was on your side, and not so much as say luck. When I look at luck, I look at your ability to keep moving, your ability to accept the good with the bad. Your ability to weave out the toxicity, to stay focused. Your ability to work through the sleepless nights and get up and start a fresh new day. And you were lucky to be able to do that. Some of these people that came in your life, they may be seeing it that you made a change in their life and they're so loyal to you. But they made a change in your life too. So you're grateful for meeting these people in these situations, whether they stay short or long term. You understand that they had a part to play on your journey. And whether you're leaving them and you'll cross paths later again, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, luck is on your side. Like you're special. You're special for giving. You're special for trying. You're special for showing up differently than others have shown up. You're special for loving and caring and being emotionally available, to hear and work on what needed to be improved with everything you had inside of you. So do not regret it. If things are working out for you and you've moved on and you've moved from situations that no longer serve you, do not feel guilty for that because you deserve it. Now, Some people may be gossiping about it, that you've moved up and you don't care about people, or you are not connecting, or whatever the situation may be. Well, I'm hearing it was time that your work was done there. That's what I'm hearing. Your work was done. Now, whether it was a relationship or a job, you choose. But wherever you have transitioned from, your work was done. And you did a great job. And now you're moving forward. Let's see if there's any other information that we can get from our customers here. What is this all about, Spirit, for my customers? What is it all about for my customers? What is this all about for my customers, Spirit? Ring. It's a commitment. It's a bond. So you may feel you leaving something behind. This bond can't be broken. They may see you later in the afterlife, another life. Or something you did is going to stick with them forever and a day. And they're always going to be appreciative of it. Ring also represents if there was a long-term relationship that you left and you always had doubt that you do the right thing because this person didn't seem to be growing or able to go with you. With the ring card, you will always have that bond. Or there's a new bond, a new ring coming in that truly matches your energy that you can definitely accept. And it won't be broken. A time to have heart-to-heart conversation. Express. This is a time to express your emotions with this person. Someone could be coming to you and they want engagement. This could be a relationship. And now that you've released the past and you're moving forward with your wisdom of what you've learned in the past and how things worked out, ring, express, and wisdom. There could be a strong connection coming in. This is a new group. If it's not a relationship, it's a new group. And then you got crossroads. Don't get caught up in your head. There's a decision you will have to make, okay? There's a decision that you're going to have to make about your life. And with ring, express, and wisdom, you have all the tools to make this decision. Now, the two crossroads is the two of swords for me. You either need to take the blindfolds off and accept the fact that you have to move on, or you need to make a decision. And that decision is that I have the wisdom and I've learned the lessons enough to know how to love, when to love, if I'm loved, and what's my next step. Because the wisdom is there. You may be sitting there not wanting to make a decision because you don't want to make the wrong decision. It says sexual healing. Sexual healing. Or maybe that's a song you want to hear. Sexual healing, Marvin Gaye. It says sexual union and cutting. Maybe you don't want to hear it. Because there's a sexual union you may be cutting out. Someone that can't go. Maybe that's what it's all about. But they'll never forget you. Okay? Family. It has to do with family. And family actually came in reverse, and I don't read these in reverse, but I was told to take it in reverse. I'm not quite sure. Only you would know. And then romance. There's a family situation that's not working out. You want it to be very romantic and loving and caring, but the sexual union and cutting it out, I don't know if this person has a second party or third party or whatever it is, and you're at crossroads. Do I give up on this situation and choose me? Because you have the wisdom. You've been there, done that. And if it's a long-term relationship you've left and you entered another relationship and it has to do with family or commitment, then don't be concerned with sexual union, because I'm just sorry. This is what I'm hearing. You can cut that out because that is not part of the wisdom. Okay? Because you can find a sexual union that is meant for you, that's not toxic, that doesn't have attachments and karmic behind it. And that's a choice you'll have to make. Romance is under the bottom. It's waiting for you. If you want to be romance, or there's a situation that's not very romantic to you and you want to be, you have a right to choose how to be loved and how you want someone to love you and how you want to show up to love. The wisdom is there and the ring is there. So definitely could be talking about a marriage or engagement, okay? So let's get a closing message here. Again, guys, this may not resonate with all of you, and if not, that's okay. But if it does, give me a thumbs up, comment below, share it with somebody if you think they're going through this. Don't forget to hit the notification button, because anytime I upload, you can check it out. This is a Gemini Cancer Cusp channel, so if you're dealing with a Gemini, a Cancer, or you're a Cusp, or you just love coming in to check in on the energies, I appreciate it so very much. But I would love the most if you give me a thumbs up. I would love that. I really would. Right? Okay, let's see. What's the closing message? What is the closing message for you? Let's see. What is the closing message? Spiritual guidance. Okay, cards. There's a lot of them want to pop. Hold on. All right. All right. Yeah. Overall, this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is you putting the work in. Making the decisions that needs to be taken. And not doing it in a repetitious way where it doesn't make sense. You know what makes sense. Eight of Pentacles can also mean doing something over and over again, expecting a different outcome when you keep getting the same results. Okay? The wisdom is here. You have the wisdom card here. Stop being concerned with sexual unions. Cut it out. Okay? Especially if you feel you're tied or pulled towards this person, or somehow this person is able to manipulate you. And the reason I say that, because you have the Nine of Wands, you have the King of Swords, and then you have the Star card. This is healing. This is a wish fulfillment. Okay? Something could have you been blocked it. You blocked it because of what you've been through, the wounded warrior. There's some information coming in regards to that, and that information leads you right to a wish fulfillment and healing. That's what the universe has you and wants you to know. Yes, you've been through a lot, but there's something coming in very quick and fast for you, and it's going to be clear. So that Two of Swords will no longer be merits. Okay? So, and then you have the Star card. This is a wish fulfillment. This is healing. You've healed it. Working on the past, releasing that. And do not, for 1 minute, not feel that you deserve a wish fulfillment, because you do. You've worked for it. This Nine of Wands represents you work for it. And yes, you may have been guarded. Now, there could be a situation coming in and someone wants to talk to you about it, and they may be a wish fulfillment. Make sure you're not too guarded, because you're looking back. But here with the Nine of Wands, they're looking directly on. There's a wish fulfillment coming in for you. And it's all about healing. It's communication. This could also be downloads. It could be ancestors. It could be family members, something. But whatever this information that comes in is definitely a wish fulfillment. It's healing. And you have been through a lot, and you deserve it. And that's why it's coming in. And when it come in, it's coming in quick. Straight to a wish fulfillment. Love and light, Cuspers. And I will see you guys on your next reading. Bye.